If you want a quick and easy soup, try making a batch of white bean soup. It's high in protein, low in fat, and it's a great way to incorporate lots of vegetables. Let's run through the ingredients. So starting with our vegetables, we've got about a generous ½ cup of chopped white onion, a ½ cup of chopped carrots, ½ cup of chopped celery, and then we also have a ½ cup of chopped baby arugula. For our seasoning, we'll be using either sea salt, or you can use sea salt and a combination of chickpea miso. I've got our white beans here. I'm using homemade beans, but you can use canned beans as well. This is about 2 cups. We've got some organic extra virgin olive oil, some black pepper, a little bit of vegetable broth back there, and then we also have some chopped lemon thyme from my garden. So as you can see, we have all our ingredients ready to go next to our medium-sized pan. I'm going to do a little shortcut cooking method here. Makes it really easy. It's almost like a slow cooking method where you don't need to bother with all the sautéing. So you basically just take all your ingredients and layer them in the pot. First, I'll put in the onion, then I'll add my carrots right on top, little celery, and next we'll go ahead and add the beans. Again, we said this is around 2 cups. The olive oil, miso, and arugula we'll save until the end for seasoning, but for now we're going to go ahead and add the vegetable broth. It's up to you how much you want to use. I'm going to use enough just to barely, not even quite, cover everything. I'm going to bring it up to a boil over medium-high heat, and while I'm waiting for it to come up to a boil, I'll go ahead and sprinkle in my lemon-flavored thyme. It's a natural lemon flavor, it's a variety of thyme. We'll also add a pinch of salt. Okay, so we got a boil going here. We're going to turn the heat down and we'll cover it and let it simmer for at least 20 minutes and up to 1 hour. While our soup is simmering, let's talk miso. You don't need to add miso to the soup. If you can't find it at your health food store, just go ahead and use sea salt, that's fine. But if you do want to use miso, because it does have great health benefits, I've got the chickpea variety. What you'll want to do is place it in a bowl separate from the soup. I have about 2 tablespoons here. You can see this has a little bit of a grainy texture, and some misos are more smooth. What I'm going to do is add a little bit of the hot broth to it. And that will just help to dilute it so that you don't wind up with a big chunk of miso right smack dab in the middle of your soup. Now we're just going to dilute this. You're basically stirring it until you get a nice smooth paste. Now it's ready to add to our soup. Okay, so we're ready to season the soup, and as you can see, a lot of the liquid cooked down, so I'm going to add a little bit more. This is actually just plain water, or you could add more broth, just a little touch to thin it out. If you like your soup thicker, by the way, you can feel free to go ahead and blend part of it in a blender or with an immersion blender. In goes the arugula, miso, 1 teaspoon of sea salt, 2 tablespoons of olive oil, and a few turns of cracked pepper. Let's stir it all together, and we'll just let it simmer for another 5 minutes. Our soup is finished and ready to be served. I did end up blending half of it with an immersion blender just to give it a little added creaminess. Don't worry if you get little bits of soup on the edge like I often do. That's what paper towels are for. So that's it. Super easy, fast, and really tasty. Let me know how your soup turns out in the comments. Thanks for watching Christine's Natural Kitchen. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and be sure to subscribe to our channel. See you the next time. Come on, beans, come out of there. If you want a quick and easy soup, white bean soup is the soup for you. Let me try that again. If you want a quick and easy soup, try making a batch of white bean soup. I even look like a white bean today. Look at my outfit. I match my recipes. What can I say?